Hey everyone, it's Abysmii. Horror Amino. I like it. A growing number of people like it. I first heard about it when some big-name narrators started endorsing it. Although I don't see many of them on there, maybe I'm not looking hard enough? Whatever. Anyway, I hopped on because it looked like a really cool tool for sharing and consuming horror-related content. And sure enough, it is. I get to share the content I work on and produce, and I get to see what other creative people are making, as well as general updates on the more popular things in horror. I ran a poll, I shared my music and videos, I discovered cool pictures, life was good. Then, something weird happened. A few months ago, all the users were notified of an important post by someone from the Amino staff, some moderator. I wish I had saved the post because it's really quite relevant now, but I didn't think much of it at the time. The post basically said, "Please adhere to our community guidelines. Make sure everything is relevant and PG." PG? Really? How many people associate horror with PG? Or anything below PG-13? A lot of people echoed my sentiments, to which the staff replied with, "There's ways to showcase horror by keeping it PG. Just make sure the link or image is safe and then people can make a judgment on whether or not they wish to pursue the content." But at the same time, according to the guidelines, the content can't be sexually explicit or too violent. Again, really? Most of horror these days are movies with actresses with their tits hanging out getting stabbed by some dude in a mask. Or Slenderman, or Jeff the Killer, or whatever other hot topic monster the kids are fawning over these days. I kind of understand this. You don't want little Timmy seeing bloody boobs and scary mask people. But what the hell is supposed to prevent little Timmy from hopping on this app and clicking on the link and then seeing horrific breast slaughter and spooky costume guys? Why the hell is little Timmy even here? Is there a fucking Goosebumps Amino we can relegate him to? Cause guess what? Most of horror ain't Goosebumps. Now, all this aside, it didn't really bother me. I don't post gory or sexual stuff. But then I posted this. It's a picture I took and then manipulated to be dark, spooky, unnerving, whatever you want to call it. It's horror related to me, so I wanted to share it with the community. You know, the entire point of this app. And a day later I get this lovely, clearly scripted message. Let's read it verbatim. "Hey Abysmii, I'm a member of the Amino community team. I noticed that your post, just doing some dark, ellipsis, contains content that's not related to this community. What makes this community unique is that the content is exclusively about a single topic. If everyone wrote off-topic content, this app wouldn't be the special place that it is today. In the future, please keep your posts relevant to the community interest. Thank you for your cooperation." As you can probably guess, this confused the hell out of me. So, I responded with, "I'm confused. I posted what I consider a horrifying or otherwise scary image. How is this not relevant to a horror community?" I then receive a not-so-scripted message without the pleasantries stating, "This community is for horror movies, stories, websites, etc. Not just scary things in general. Please read our guidelines before posting." Challenge accepted, good sir. I then refute each portion of the community guidelines for posting as follows. Number 1. My content is relevant as it is scary in nature and related to horror. If my image is not relevant, then there shouldn't be a single horror makeup tutorial or behind-the-scenes link on this app, yet there are many. Number 2. My content was not sexually explicit, inappropriate, or hateful. Number 3. My content does not discuss suicide, self-harm, depression, etc. Number 4. My content does not harass, intimidate, impersonate, or threaten others. Number 5. My content does not discriminate. Number 6. My content contains no excessive swearing. Number 7. My picture is heavily edited and stylized to be shocking or frightening, two emotions associated with horror. Number 8. I was not role-playing. Number 9. I was not posting to have someone flagged or banned. Number 10. I did not post this for attention. Number 11. My content did not invite others to engage in prohibited acts. Number 12. I did not post to trade account information. By your words, this community is for horror movies, stories, websites, etc. How does a scary picture not fall under etc.? I have followed all of your community guidelines. My post is not off topic, it is something horror related I wanted to share with the community. I have yet to receive a response. I probably won't. I'm probably on strike one or something to that effect. Let me explain where I'm coming from. You may not think my picture is especially horrifying. That's okay, because it's art. This is all art and entertainment. We are allowed to have opinions on it. You don't find my picture scary? I don't find this plush of Freddy Krueger scary. Big fucking whoop. And yet, I don't see this shit getting taken down. Maybe they got a warning, maybe not, but more importantly, who cares? Maybe I could improve on this picture, make it more scary, maybe add glitches like my bro Atticus said. The point is, it's up to the viewer to determine if it's scary or relevant. Now, I understand that posting about golf in the DBZ Amino would be a violation of guidelines. But that's not what I did. Not even close. If someone can post this crap, I should be able to post this crap. My crap. Finest crap, whatever. Effing Nightmind posted about how the Marble Hornets guys have all split up, and now we gotta wait longer for Clear Lakes 44. Ugh, sucks. But that isn't a horror post. It's a social update about a group who made a horror thing. That's 2 degrees of separation from horror content. Should that be taken down? No! Because that's important and relevant information for the horror community. Also, go check out Nightmind. Nick Nocturne is a goddamn legend, seriously. This is the problem with most of horror, both off and online right now. If you aren't a big-name Hollywood shill, or part of the oversaturated Slenderverse, creepypasta, oversaturated market, blah blah blah, you get shelved. How the hell are you supposed to recognize and enhance the community when lesser-known content is banned or deemed irrelevant? Even prolific and popular authors like Slime Beast and Vincevina Cava get their submissions pulled from No Sleep for dumbass subjective reasons like not being believable or straight up not being horror. Have online communities become so saturated, so regurgitated, that all that's allowed to fly is the top 40 format of horror? Imagine, if you will, a world where the only game Steam put out was Call of Duty 67, Madden vs. Pokemon, and Halo Reach, Master Chief Goes to the Beach. We'd never get shit like Stardew Valley, FNAF, Shovel Knight, or Honey Pop. And you don't even have to like those smaller indie titles. But I would hope you would want them to at least be considered, because they turned out to be massively popular without being Slenderman and Jeff the Killer travel to Death Note Town and Holly to have a threesome with— I'm not drunk, you're drunk. Okay, I'm getting off topic. And I'm not saying my picture is some masterpiece given to the world. It's just a picture I made. But it's relevant and deserves a chance. Look, my larger point is this. If the internet is going to stay a place where self-publishing creators can share their content and get it out there, then the moderators of these communities need to respect that. However, if they just want ad revenue based off of the most popular trite getting peddled around in a circle until we all get sick of it, then be transparent. Be honest, and just tell us now that that's what you want. If the latter is true, then I will happily leave Horror Amino post-haste. Good night, everybody.